These days, shopping for food can feel like an ethical dilemma. Organic, cage-free, fair trade.
Yeah, all of these choices come with a higher price tag, but do you know what you're paying for when you check out? Melanie's joining us now to explain some of these food labels so that, well, you know what you're buying, right, Mel?
You know, Jen, my goodness, when you're buying eggs, it can be super confusing. These are just 4 options that you have, and there was another one that we actually couldn't find. Okay, so regular old eggs, these run, you know, they're a couple bucks, if even less than that. But it does get higher as we get into the different labels. So let's start off with organic eggs. So these hens have access to the outdoors and they are given certified organic feed. Now that means no pesticides, no drugs, antibiotics, or animal byproducts. Then you have cage-free. Now that simply means these hens are not in individual cages and their feed does have some antibiotics. Now when it comes to the free-range eggs, these hens have access to the outdoors and they are sometimes given antibiotics, but there is no regulation. Now the pasture-raised eggs, the ones we couldn't find, they come from chickens that roam freely and are given high-quality feed. All right, let's take a look at the health benefits between them. When it comes to your organic eggs, they have higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids. Those are the good fats, and they can prevent chronic disease and reduce inflammation. The cage-free and range-free eggs have less saturated fat and cholesterol and actually higher levels of protein. Those pasteurized raised eggs have more vitamin A and E. They also have less saturated fat and cholesterol. And overall, doctors say the pastured raised eggs are actually the healthiest. You're going to pay for it though. So they're very expensive. Those ones will cost you about $8 a dozen. Organic eggs also $4 a dozen, double the cost of your regular eggs. If you're looking for cage-free or range-free eggs, they're about $1 more than regular. So you got to think about, is it really worth it? All right, let's take a look at milk, because that is something that I have always struggled with, especially with my little kids when they were drinking milk more regularly. So organic milk, these producers must feed the cows with certified organic feed. The cows are also not allowed to be injected with growth hormones or given antibiotics. Now, one big advantage to organic, it has a longer shelf life. It can keep for up to 2 months, whereas your regular milk will only last you about 4 to 7 days past the date listed. So this one is going to cost you, but you'll get a longer use out of it. Another advantage to organic, the health benefits. Organic milk has a high level of omega-3 fatty acid, that good fat that's going to help you with your cardiovascular disease, your heart, improve neurological development, and also strengthen your immune function. But the downside is going to cost you. The average price of organic milk, $6.49, where you only pay about $3.30 for regular milk. So that's certainly a big difference in the cost. But I personally do buy organic. Now, when it comes to genetically modified organisms, GMOs, think corn or anything made with corn. It's very difficult not to get GMO corn. It was created to resist pests and tolerate herbicides. Some believe GMO foods will lead to cancer or allergic reactions, but health experts say really there's no evidence to support that. All right, last thing we want to talk about, coffee. You got a lot of options here, but one that you might see is fair trade. These foods are most commonly found in coffee, but you'll find in other things as well. So fair trade guarantees a minimum price to coffee producers, which most of the time is much higher than the market price, but it allows you to help out communities in poverty as well. It'll cost you about $1.40 per pound, which is about 40% more than regular coffee. So this one, if you want to do something good for the community, this might be a good option for the farmers if you can afford it.